It's 102.9 KBLX, the best throwbacks in R&B. What's going on, everybody? It is Freska.
What do I do at my job? Well, I make sure to inform the Bay Area of current events while trying to keep them entertained with my co-hosts who are super funny. I'm kind of like the quarterback of the show, and I just throw passes to the guys and they just run with it and create funny things. Also playing just, music and having fun.
We've got Jay-Z on the way, as well as Beyonce and some Usher. It's 102.9 KBLX, the best throwbacks in R&B while you work.
I grew up in Daly City. I still live in that home, my childhood home. Growing up, my parents were first-generation immigrants from the Philippines. They grew up in the wartime, but they persevered through that. They got their degrees. They came here to America to give us a better life. I have one older sister who's 10 years older than me and super great in school. I can't say the same for myself when I was going through school. Paving my way into the industry, I think started when I was 4. That was when I started playing piano. 10 years, I was from 4 to 14, and in between that, I played clarinet, and then I played trombone after that because I was sick of it. I really didn't like clarinet, and within a week, I was in advanced band. I played for years and years, sat first chair in all of the bands that I could possibly get into. I was able to play at the Monterey Jazz Festival that people come to see from all over the world, so I got to play with some great jazz legends and tour Japan and do all that stuff as a high school senior. And then I decided to play professionally in a funk band and in a reggae band that actually still around called Native Elements here in the Bay Area. But at the same time, I was really looking for my identity. You're kind of figuring out who you are. So I was a mobile DJ, I had turntables, I had all that stuff. I made beats, I had a little studio in my house. I was doing all kinds of things. And my parents said, you have to pick one thing because grades were slipping in college, and plus I kind of still didn't really know what to do, but music always spoke very loudly to me. I got my start in San Francisco at a station called Wild 107. It's called 94.9 now. I was there for about a year and a half, and I interned for some folks that were from Hawaii, and then I moved back with them. But I was super broke, but I loved what I did. So as hard as it was, I really immersed myself in everything radio. I was doing weekends for a long time, and then I was gone for a little bit, but I was still doing stuff in entertainment, but I was not on the air. I did jobs to support my radio dream. There's nothing else I would rather do, so that's gonna be my life. What is the salary range for my type of work? Well, let me say that San Francisco is market 4 in the country. New York is number 1. LA is number 2, Chicago is number 3, we're number 4. Full-time ranges onwards of 100,000 and up. So for those careers that are behind the microphone or on the other side of the microphone or on the other side of the camera, that would definitely be a different pay range. So you have producers, you have the promotions department, you've got the sales department, and there's a slew of other jobs there, but promotions is also a good place to start. Have a thick skin. That's a skill set, believe it or not. Yeah, also interpersonal relationships. You're gonna meet a lot of people along the way. And something that I wish I took more seriously in college was writing. I took some classes at SF State in broadcasting, and it was writing for news. And I was horrible. I did horrible in that class. And because I was like, I'm already on the radio, I'm not even writing anything. And now on the morning show, I have to write a lot of things because of the news, the information that I have to provide for the public. And so I have to read an article, and then I have to condense it, and I have to really use word economy in making sure that I can condense all of this in 20 seconds or 30 seconds. One of the many skill sets that you need to have. Some advice that I would have for young people to achieve success would be to remain focused. Everything you do should have a purpose. Is this decision that I'm going to make, is that going to help me become a better person? Is this going to lead me into a positive direction or not? Make sure that those decisions you make are things that will be beneficial to your future, because you can't take it back once you do it.